Florida is certainly known for its weirdos. Take me, for example. Watching my videos, you will agree I'm one of the weirdest there are. But my goal is conservation through comedy. One of the most unusual parties in Florida took place this past weekend. But this was not just a gathering of the most unique people you'll ever meet. This was a celebration for conservation. It's called CrocFest, and it's one of the biggest crocodile conservation fundraisers every year. All of the top alligator conservationists and alligator and crocodile handlers, wrestlers, trainers, keepers, researchers, and experts, basically anyone in the alligator business and their families, all congregate together to not only talk shop, but also fellowship, make connections, but most importantly of all, raise as much money as possible as we can for crocodile conservation. Now, every year, the CrocFest focuses on one particular crocodile plight or story to raise money for. This year, they're focusing on the crocodiles of East Timor, a small island off the coast of Australia, matey. And if you think that was probably the worst Australian accent you've ever heard, get ready, you're probably going to hear it a couple more times. They have one of the most unique situations I've ever heard of. In the last 10 or so years, the crocodile attacks in this tiny country have increased over 20-fold. There's a big debate where all these crocs and croc attacks are coming from. A likely candidate would be the crocodiles are coming from Australia. See, there it is again. But that's a 15-day swim for a crocodile. They might also be coming from a closer nearby island, but why? And why the great increase? Now, in order to figure that out, we must first figure out where the crocs are coming from. It's a classic whodunit, almost like playing that board game Clue. Except because it's crocodiles, we're going to call it Chew. Yeah, get it? Get it?
I'm going to guess it was Professor Perosis from Australia with a candlestick?
Now, of course, in order to figure this out, it's going to take research, and that means lots of money, 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 yeah.
I'm the $1 million man, and everybody has his price.
But both human and crocodile lives are on the line here. So scientists need to do DNA research to discover where these crocs are coming from. Almost like doing a crocodile version of Ancestry.com.
You know, my mama always said that I was a Florida alligator. But after doing alligatораncestry.com, turns out I'm from Louisiana. Well, oh, that's some quality H2O.
The DNA test results are in, and it confirms that you are not the father.
Now, figuring out the problems of this human-croc relations in East Timor is this year's chosen conservation efforts for CrocFest. Now, what would a bunch of alligator people and researchers be like when they get together? This year, I'm going to give you a sneak peek behind the curtain in hopes of getting you interested in donating to this awesome conservation effort. The day starts off at a chosen Gator Park or zoo here in Florida. This year it was at an amazing place called Wild Florida. They have, in a super short time, become the premier Gator Park around. You enter the park, you pay your admission, all of that goes towards the crocodile cause. You get a bracelet, you can also get a t-shirt too, with the proceeds going to conservation. This is such an awesome shirt, I feel like a model just putting it on. Let me model it for you. Now, with your wristband, you get to tour the whole facility and watch their shows. Then, an amazing meal is provided. Did I mention unlimited beer and drinks with your admission band?
I sincerely, truly, deeply love me crocodile conservation. Mwah. But you had me at free alcohol.
Now, this is followed by the real reason everyone's here, an award given for one of the pioneers in the gator industry, and quick slideshow. Then, the main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event. Let's get ready to reptile!
An auction of fun items all of the Gator people donated, with the money from this auction going to conservation. This fundraiser has become epic in its scope and legendary in its selection of unique and fun items. Remember, these are items donated by Florida alligator people, so you're not going to find knitted sweaters or socks here. This year we saw everything from a license tag owned by the crocodile hunter himself and donated by Terry Irwin, to live snakes and turtles, to special research papers done by super famous alligator experts, to even a skull from a record-breaking caiman. But the belle of the ball was this case of crocodile eggs that went for an astounding After the auction, when the event is officially over, that's when the fun really begins. Everyone gets together and shares fun and funny alligator stories, special funny tales from their zoo experience. This year's winning tale featured a deer skewering a poor reptile's keeper's balls like a shish kebab through an onion. As a bonus treat, this year featured a few guys having a kookaburra call contest. You can get in on all this fun of the CrocFest crocodile conservation by going to PayPal, and you can donate at this address. CrocFest@gpz.org. Sincerely thank you, and the people and the crocodiles of East Timor thank you as well.
Hey guys, Gator Crusader here. Thanks for watching. Please hit that subscribe button. Just take your finger, bam! It costs you no money, but it helps me take care of my gators a lot. Also, for the latest happenings, go to GatorCrusader.com. And remember, alligators are awesome.